The Iceberg Illusion, what success really looks like. Have you ever looked at someone successful, an athlete, an entrepreneur, a leader, or even a creator online, and thought to yourself, they have it all? They were lucky. They were gifted. They were destined for greatness. But what if I told you that what you see is only the tip of the iceberg? That success is an illusion when viewed from the surface. And that beneath every shining victory lies a massive unseen structure, sacrifice, failure, pain, sleepless nights, and relentless discipline. This is called the Iceberg Illusion. And today, we are going to uncover what success really looks like. When you look at an iceberg floating in the ocean, only a small fraction of it is visible above the water. It looks majestic, but it hides a secret. Almost 90% of its mass lies underneath the surface. Unseen, but absolutely essential. Success is exactly the same. What people usually see is the glory, the medals, the applause, the money, the recognition. But what they don't see is the grind, the mornings that started before sunrise, the failures that broke confidence, the tears shed in silence. They see the moment of victory, but not the years of struggle. Think about a champion runner standing on the podium, gold medal shining under the stadium lights. Crowds cheer, cameras flash, the anthem plays. But what's invisible? The endless training sessions in the rain. The aching muscles and ice baths. The competitions lost before this one. The countless moments of self-doubt where giving up seemed easier than continuing. Success is built on struggle. Every smile on that podium was once a moment of pain on the training field. Now picture a successful entrepreneur standing in front of a company worth millions. Everyone admires their overnight success. But what's hidden beneath their iceberg? Rejections. Investors who said no, debt. Nights spent wondering if bills could be paid. Failure. Ideas that collapsed before they even began. Behind every product launch, there are prototypes that failed. Behind every milestone, there were mistakes that cost months or even years. And yet, what the world sees is only the top, the thriving business, not the sleepless nights that built it. What people never talk about are the silent sacrifices. The birthdays missed because of work. The friends lost because priorities changed. The relationships strained under the weight of ambition. No one claps for sacrifice. No one celebrates the hours spent studying when everyone else was partying. No one sees the frustration of failing 100 times before getting it right. But without these invisible sacrifices, the visible success could never exist. If the tip of the iceberg is success, then the foundation beneath is failure. Failure is not the opposite of success, it is the ingredient of success. Every inventor you admire, they failed hundreds of times before the breakthrough. Every writer whose books sell millions, they were once rejected by publishers who said, "This will never work." Every athlete you cheer for, they lost more times than they won. But here's the truth, failure is the tuition you pay for mastery. It hurts, it humbles, it breaks you, but it also builds you. People often say, "I wish I had their motivation," but motivation is just the spark, not the fire. What truly builds success is discipline. Discipline is waking up when the alarm goes off at 5 a.m., even when your body screams, "Stay in bed." Discipline is studying for hours, even when no exam is near. Discipline is practicing when no one is watching. Motivation fades. Discipline remains. This is why some people succeed while others give up. They don't rely on feeling inspired, they rely on the habit of showing up. Chapter 7: The Loneliness of the Journey. Success has a lonely side. Not everyone will understand your dreams. Some will even mock them. While others are laughing on Friday nights, you might be working late. While others spend money carelessly, you might be investing carefully. While others quit after failure, you might be trying again. At times, it feels like you're walking alone in the dark. But remember this, loneliness is often the path to greatness. Because the road less traveled is rarely crowded. There is one word that separates those who rise and those who fall: persistence. Not talent, not luck, not even intelligence, but persistence. Persistence is the art of standing up one more time than you fall. It's the ability to keep pushing forward when progress feels invisible. It's the patience to water the seed long before you see the tree. Success belongs to the persistent. To those who keep showing up, keep fighting, keep believing. So when you see someone successful, remember this: you are not just looking at their tip of the iceberg. You are seeing years of hidden effort, failures, sacrifices, and persistence compressed into one visible moment. The iceberg illusion reminds us that what is invisible is always greater than what is seen. The world sees the crown, but not the battles fought for it. The world sees the victory, but not the scars it left behind. The world sees the success, but not the storm that shaped it. Take Thomas Edison. The man who gave light to the world once said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." The world remembers the invention of the light bulb. But behind that single success stood years of failure and experiments that most people would have abandoned. Think of Michael Jordan, one of the greatest athletes of all time. He admitted, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career, I've lost almost 300 games, 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed, I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." The world sees the championships, the trophies, the legend. But beneath it lies relentless failure and persistence. Or consider Oprah Winfrey, who was once told she was unfit for television. She was fired from her first job as a news anchor. But beneath the rejection lay resilience. She built a career that touched millions worldwide. These stories are reminders: what the world celebrates is only the visible tip. What creates it is always invisible effort. Now let me ask you, what does your iceberg look like? What sacrifices have you made that no one knows about? What failures are you carrying in silence? What struggles have you hidden from the world? Maybe you've tried and failed. Maybe you've been rejected. Maybe you've been laughed at. But remember this truth: beneath every visible success story in history lies an invisible one, and you are writing yours right now. So, the next time you envy someone's success, pause. Don't just admire the tip of their iceberg. Respect the unseen struggle beneath it. And when you chase your own dreams, don't be discouraged by failure, sacrifice, or struggle. Because these are not signs of weakness, they are the foundation of success. Success is not luck. Success is layers. Success is invisible. Success is earned. So here's the final reminder: when you see the iceberg, don't forget the ocean beneath it. When you see success, don't forget the sacrifice that built it. And when you walk your own journey, embrace the invisible parts with pride. Because one day, the world will look at the tip of your iceberg, and they will call it success. Thank you for watching this story. If it inspired you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs this reminder today. Remember, what you see is only the surface. True success is always hidden beneath. See you in the next story.